I met a stranger, but with your face, taking a trip into the old days, over my shoulder, looking both ways. Open your eyes and pull the mask down. Do you recognize her in the past now? What a surprise, I'm coming back round. I'll be somewhere else I haven't been. I'll jump right in this time machine for you.
Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. This is my sister. You might know her from some of my other videos already. And we are currently on vacation over the weekend. Yeah. And we just went into the city and did some shopping. And we are now walking back to the hotel.
And I'm so hungry and tired and need something
yeah.
to eat because my blood sugar is literally down there.
We're very exhausted because it's very warm and
I'm dressed way too warm for the weather because it's like 25 degrees now and I'm wearing a jacket. So
we're heading back to the hotel. We will give you a little haul. And then we will eat lunch and head into the wellness area. Yeah. And just chill there for the afternoon. This is a little lake that is next to the hotel, and that is the hotel.
Very cutesy.
And we arrived yesterday afternoon, but I forgot to film. So
you did film how we went.
Yeah, that is probably going to be before this clip. But yeah, we're going to show you what we do this afternoon and tomorrow because we're actually heading back home tomorrow.
Yeah, it's just
because
really
the weekend isn't as long.
But the food here is so good.
Yeah.
That even just one day here is always it's always so nice because it's so delicious.
Hello, we are back at the hotel. So here is everything that I got. I first of all got some hiking boots or shoes. Because I wanted some and kind of needed some for hiking trips, I guess. So I got these. They look very cool and they're very comfortable. So hiking boots. I also got some hiking socks. We're committing here because they're supposed to be better for hiking, obviously. I also got some setting spray because mine is almost empty. And some stuff for curly hair stuff because last time I washed my hair it was kind of curling, so maybe if I try this. We are now going to change and to go eat lunch and then we're going to chill for the afternoon. I can also talk about books. Yesterday, while we were driving here, I finished reading How to Train Your Dragon, which this is just a cool movie edition because what is important to note is that the story is actually very different to the story used in the movies. So I knew that there were some changes, but they were definitely very big changes. But I still really enjoyed reading it. It was a fun little time. I would probably rate it a 3.5 stars because it was a good fun time. It's obviously a children's book. The other book that I brought with me is Happy Place by Emily Henry because I have been wanting to read all of her books for a while. I read 2 of them last year and I think Happy Place is a good vibe for summer. So this is going to be my next read and I will definitely update you on how far along I get today.
Again and again and again and again, every press restart, gotta win your heart in the end from a friend of a friend of a friend now. Again and again and again and again.
Hello, as you can see I'm not wearing any makeup and I'm wearing different clothes because I'm getting ready for dinner and don't mind everything around me. So I'm going to do my makeup now. You're going to watch me do my makeup now. You're going to get my makeup routine now. Oh, okay. I think you're not ready for the best makeup routine ever. That is pretty bad lighting, but whatever. So first of all, I use pretty much all of my makeup is from Essence. I mean, it's good quality, it's good price, it's vegan. Why not? So I used this concealer and put some on the spots where I want to use concealer. I mean, it's not really that crazy. I also have quite a few like acne scars, so I usually put a bit of concealer on them just because then they aren't as prominent, I guess. And I use this amazing makeup brush. So I can tell you everything that we did today. So in the morning we obviously ate breakfast and then we chilled in the room for a little bit and headed off into the city, which really isn't a city because, I mean, I think technically you could call this place or this city a city, but it's pretty small and it has like very few shops, but we still love going here. I mean, I've been going to this hotel since I was a baby because my parents have been going forever, so I really like it here. It's a very nice like wellness hotel, so it's really good to like just chill, so love that. Now I'm going to use some powder. Yeah, so we went into the city. I showed you everything that we got in the city. Then I curl my eyelashes with this eyelash curler, and I can't figure out where it's from because there isn't a brand thingy on it, but I think they're all the same, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't think you can tell that much, but this is what it looks like. And then I also use the Essence All Eyes on Me mascara. I think this one is waterproof, which, I mean, I heard that it's not supposed to be very good, but otherwise it's like powdery and it's like all over my face. I had the experience in the past, so I'm just going to use waterproof mascara. I really don't care. So yeah, that is what my eyes look like with mascara. And I don't leave it like that because I don't really like how that looks, so I usually just use one of these things. I just like put my lashes apart, if that makes sense, because then it looks kind of more natural and I like that more. And I also like reshape my eyebrows with it, I guess, and that always looks kind of weird because I find eyebrows very weird for some reason, but yeah, I guess that's just what I do. So I think you can't really tell that it's that different. I usually don't wear like eyeshadow, but I think I'm going to wear some like sparkly orange one, like maybe the one in the middle. I'm really bad with like makeup. I usually also just do not use eyeshadow because I either use a very weird shade that looks completely weird. Okay, this looks weird on camera. Why am I saying the word weird so often? I don't know. But yeah, I usually don't use eyeshadow because I think you can, or I can make it look very weird very easily. And then, surprise, surprise, I'm using the Essence highlighter. And I just put that on my face because I like glitter. And that is most of my makeup routine. Now I just am going to use the setting spray. It's not from Essence, but this one is almost empty, and I mean, I did buy a new one today and that one is from Essence, so I guess we're staying on brand for the future. That was pretty much it. Now I'm just going to use the Essence Juicy Balm because I like the color of it. I mean, I think it's a little bit too colory, like too pigmented in my opinion, because I usually go for lighter colors. I usually also just wear like normal clear lip gloss. Wow, everything is knotted together. Love that for me. Just going to go with the gold one because I actually was a silver girly forever. But I've been coming around to wearing gold over the past few months, so just adding some earrings and then I'm pretty much done. this is the finished look. I'm going to show you my outfit as well. Hello, it is now the next day and I just did a little bit of packing because we're leaving today. But first of all, I wanted to tell you about Happy Place because, as you know, I started reading yesterday and I am now on page 72. I am loving it so far. It is such a fun read, such a fun summery vibe. I think that is like the best part of this, is that it's just summer vibes. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. It's kind of about a friend group and like all of them are like coupled up and they make up the friend group kind of. And two of the people who are part of the friend group were a couple, but they broke up and they haven't told anybody because they didn't want to complicate things kind of, and they just felt like it was never the right time. And now they meet back up with their friend group for a yearly vacation, which they always do, and some things are happening and they still haven't told their friends. They're pretending to still be together and it's really interesting. It's also dual timelines, so we get stuff from them in the past and in the present, which is very interesting to read, like how they met each other and things like that. So I'm really enjoying it so far and very excited to continue reading this today. Yeah, so far we ate breakfast and went for a little walk. And now I chilled in our room for a little while and started packing my suitcase, and now I'm going to head down to my sister and we are just going to chill for a bit.
Every day stuck in your own mind. I make a mistake and I can rewind. Patch it up like a pair of old Levi's. Open your eyes and pull the mask down. Do you recognize you're in the past now? What a surprise.
Hello, it's now the next day and I just quickly wanted to round up today's video. Yesterday I basically just unpacked when we got home. Maybe I can also give you a little bit of a book update. I'm now barely over 100 pages. I'm really enjoying it so far, so I think next week's video is actually going to be my wrap up for this month. So if you want to know what my thoughts on this book were, definitely go watch that. Or you could also check out my Instagram because I always post the books that I'm currently reading and what I think of them. So if you're interested in that, you should check it out. But that is going to be it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, maybe like, comment or subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!